Is there some sort of division happening within the Killer Clowns? Over the course of the last couple of years, the Killer Clowns have all assembled and united together to make sure they were going to be successful in delivering a global purge on the 31st of October and looking to do the same this year on October 31st, 2023 to make sure that they are successful again in delivering the deadly and devastating purge. Now, there is a form of division happening though, because Trinkles the Clown, remember, he led his group in some form of battle in Los Angeles this past week, and it looks like the leader of the Killer Clown movement, Booba the Clown, was not happy about that, stating that, hey, I didn't authorize this attack, so I don't know what's going on. Well, it looks like Trinkles the Clown earlier this week did respond, and he said, hey, you know what? I can do whatever I want. Well, we actually got the response from Booba the Clown. He sent this message online. We, of course, retrieved it, and I'm going to go ahead and read you the message that was sent by Boo the Clown, and he was not happy. So I mentioned before, Booba the Clown was not happy. Booba the Clown did respond to Trinkles the Clown's comments, his choice of words from earlier this week. This is what Booba the Clown sent online, and we obtained it earlier today. He said, quote, I don't understand why Trinkles the Clown continues to disobey me. I hope he knows that we are all in this together because we all have one common goal, and that is to make sure we purge the entire world on October 31st, 2023. I hope Trinkles the Clown is reading this because I'm only going to say this one final time. You are not the leader. I am. And I know you said this many times on how you approve of me being a leader, and yet you continue to make decisions as if you were the leader of this entire group. I want you to understand that you don't have any authority to make any choices to lead any battles in any state or country. I want you to know that if you do host a battle in some city, then this will be the last thing you will ever do. Because if you do lead our clowns into some battle, you will be beheaded. You'll be cut and exiled from the entire Killer Clown group. So go ahead and do what you want, but just know that you are headed into the wrong direction by pretending to think you are some hotshot leader who thinks you can lead the clown group better than me. It's time for us to prepare and recruit more clowns. What you're doing is clearly impacting our group. The more battles you lead our clowns into, the worse it gets. And this is what you want. We have to make sure that our clowns are stronger than ever on October 31st. And if we're leading our troops into battles, then they won't be as strong on Halloween night. So I'm not going to ask this again. You do not lead and should not lead any more clowns into any cities until I authorize it. Because the more you do this, the more harm you bring in our group. Or are you too stubborn and blank above us that you think that you're better than all of us? Just know, Trinkles, that you are going to feel our wrath if you decide to make decisions that have not been approved by me. Now, as for the rest of the world, keep preparing for Halloween, because we are going to make sure that we are going to bring the biggest force there is on October 31st. Trust me when I say this, but it will be the end of the world on that day. The end of your world. Just know that we are here to make sure that we take over what's ours, and that is this entire world. We are ready to take over and purge, so for anyone who wants to try and fight against us on Halloween, well, good luck. You will definitely need it, and we are armed and prepared to bring the fight into all of you when it's time. The purge will be the greatest thing that will ever happen in this world. All you need to do is just wait and see what happens, and trust me, you all will be surprised on what we have in store. October 31st is coming soon. For anybody who thinks that we're just going to fail again, you're once again wrong. We all are stronger than ever before. We have weapons. We are armed. We have a much bigger group. And trust me, on that day, on that night, you will see us in full force. Just wait and see. And as for Trinkles the Clown, you better not make any more decisions without my authority. Again, if that happens again, you will be beheaded. The 31st of October is too important for us, and you cannot mess it up. So that's what Boo Boo the Clown said. Boo Boo the Clown obviously not happy over the fact that Trinkles the Clown was leading his force into some sort of battle. Remember, Trinkles the Clown did respond to Boo Boo the Clown this past week. He was stating basically that, hey, Boo Boo the Clown can do what he wants, and he can focus on himself. I do what I want, and I'll go ahead and focus on myself. That's what Trinkles said earlier this week. But Boo Boo the Clown was very, very clear, crystal clear at that if Boo Boo, or Trinkles the Clown, excuse me, if Trinkles the Clown does lead a resistance in any city, if Trinkles the Clown makes a decision that is not authorized by Boo Boo the Clown will behead Trinkles the Clown. Talk about a major, major warning, an emphatic warning at that, sending chills up my spine just thinking that a killer clown leader would do that to his own kind. But nonetheless, though, Trinkles the Clown obviously is the guy that did say he was going to lead his own forces. So I guess we're going to find out what's going to happen, what's going to transpire down the road when it comes to this. And then Boo Boo the Clown did talk about in the letter how he was warning everybody that on the 31st of October, no matter what happens, the end of the world is expected to happen, but the end of our world is what he said, the end of the humans' world. And killer clowns all over the world are expected to rise up on that night, on that fateful evening, on the 31st. And again, folks, I'm going to go ahead and emphasize this more and more. You're going to have to make sure you spread this video. You're going to have to make sure that you spread this video, because if you spread this video, you will indeed save a lot of people's lives. It's better to be safe than sorry. And I said this in a number of different occasions, that if you want to go out in Halloween, make sure to do it in groups. But I would advise everyone to just stay indoors and watch some movies and so forth, buy some candy from the store and eat it at your house and whatnot, and enjoy the night instead of going out there and being endangered by whatever sicko. Killer clowns are the main topic here, but you know, there could be some sickos anyways out there that aren't dressed as killer clowns and they still want to do something. So it's best to be safe than sorry. And again, folks, all of us here in the Gaming Weekly, we do care for everybody. We care for our great TGW fans. We care for any person who's coming across this video to make sure that you are indeed safe, that you and your family members are safe. That is priority. That is what matters. And that exactly is what's first. You guys and your safety. So just make sure to stay safe. Make sure to spread this video all over social media to make sure that people out there understand what's happening and for them to also prepare for what's going to be taking place on the 31st of October. We understand that a lot of people are taking this seriously, thankfully, but I can guarantee you there's going to be some people out there who's probably going to think that this is all a facade. So make sure you do what you can to keep everyone safe. Gaming Weekly is going to continue the Killer Clown reports as we're heading near to October 31st. In fact, October is just in a few days. September is about to end, and in comes October, the month where supposedly the Killer Clowns are expected to deliver this vicious purge. With that being said, everybody, thanks for joining us. Please stay safe, and we will catch you in the next video. Have a good night, everyone.